Just got done flying the sign. I think I'm gonna fly another one later though. You know, listening to some of these black pill videos, listening to some of these doomers and stuff, that let me know, like, bro, there's a lot of dudes out here suffering, bro. You know, I'm listening to all of this, I'm like, damn, this is crazy. You're not the only one, bro. There's a lot of men in the same position that you are in. Probably even worse. You feel me? What can I say? Just be strong, man. You know? Be strong out here, man. That's all you gotta do. What's up with it, Jamie? Be strong and work hard, man. That's all you gotta do. Stay consistent on that bag chase. That's all you gotta be, man. Feel me? You know, I'm in this, you know, motherfuckers, there's a lot of motherfuckers in the same situation that I'm in. You feel me? But the only way out, man, is through the bag, man. I done said that like a million times. I hope motherfuckers get the picture, bro. The bag is the only thing that can save you from all the suffering that you're going through. You feel me? I've been realized that like 5 years ago. You know, at the beginning of the pandemic, I was still dating. I was going out with females that I didn't find that attractive. You know. And I got tired of that shit, man. I got tired of dating below my looks level. You know? You say even with money, it's still hard. Not really, man. Yeah, you might not find authentic love and stuff like that, but at least you got options. It's all about having them options, bro. Love is another thing. Finding real love, that's different. But when you got money, bro, you know, you got options. You don't have to be alone. I see Tyrese, he's going through it. You know, can't really have a long-lasting relationship. Every single female he get with is after his money. He's not getting no real, authentic love, but he does have options. You feel what I'm saying? It couldn't be that hard if you got money, man. It depends how much. If you're a celebrity, it couldn't be that hard. But a lot of motherfuckers out here, bro, let me tell you something. A lot of motherfuckers are suffering, bro. You feel what I'm saying? In this society where it's hard to get a girlfriend, it's hard to get sex on top of that. Like me, when I go out and I'm trying to chase women, you know, I have a hard time getting sex, period, too. Like I can get it, but it's harder, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, let's say I decided I wanted to fucking go get distracted and start chasing women again, going to bars and clubs. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna go to the bars and clubs about like 3 months in a row, and I might just get one leg out of that 3 months. You feel what I'm saying? All the alcohol, buying all the alcohol and shit like that, man. You know, spends all the money just to get one leg in 3 months. You know, that's hard. That's hard, man. You know, it used to be a leg once a month. Now it's once every 3 months. You know, for real. But you gotta understand something. You know, life is what you make it, man. You want to suffer your whole entire life? You can do that. You want to get the bag? You can do that too. It takes a lot of time and effort, though. But I'm listening to these dudes, man, on some of these black pill videos. You know, these some of these doomers. They prepared to be alone for the rest of their life. That's what they say on the videos. You feel me? You know, they're prepared to be alone by themselves. Some of them have accepted their fate, bro. I'm never gonna have a girlfriend. I'm just gonna spend my whole entire life by myself alone. That's crazy, bro. These dudes, they about to lie down and rot. Instead of keep fighting, man. You gotta be like, look, I might not be the best looking dude in the world, you know, but I can keep up and commit to my craft. I can do that. I can chase this money to the end of the road. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you gotta, you know, you gotta accept your reality, man. Because if I don't try, I'll definitely be in this situation for the rest of my life. You know? Why lie down and rot, bro? Why just go ahead and keep on trying? You feel me? You don't want to lie down and rot. You want to keep fighting, man. If I don't get this bag, I'll be here for the rest of my life. You feel me? Some guys even talking about deleting themselves. There's a lot of pain and sorrow, man. A lot of pain and suffering going on. A lot of men are not getting love, man. Like they're supposed to. You as a man on this planet, you're supposed to have love, sex, companionship in your life, bro. That's supposed to be exhibited in your life. You feel me? You're supposed to be having romance in your life. You're supposed to be having romance in your life. And I know it hurts to not have that, man. Because I've been hurting for the last 8 years. But I gotta keep moving and keep pushing toward that goal, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep on going. Cause this could last until my death, man. Once I get the finances together, it'll look a lot better, man. I'll be dating and having options. You know, when you got money, you got options. And I know what you're talking about. Well, these women are not going to be into me for real. You know, they're just going to want my money, you know. But you got to look at it this way. You got options, man. Instead of having zero options or very few options, the average man nowadays got a few options. That's why we're so quick to get married and shit. Or just spit game to boobs. Yeah, boobs. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can get her, man. She been giving me them strong vibes, and I'm about to make a move. Try to get that number or something. You know, look at here. I'm gonna go to Vegas in about a couple of months. You know, before I go, let's hang out. But back to what I was saying, man, a lot of pain and suffering, man, because a lot of guys are not getting their needs met, man. I've been watching some of these gloom and doom channels, and it's all gloom and doom. A bunch of dudes who have given up. They're prepared to spend the rest of their lives single, alone. I'm like, you guys are really gonna give up? Really? What about the fighter in you, man? Where's that at? I've been had a fighter in me, man, since I was like a little kid. Feel me? Gotta do it for love, man. You want to get love, you're gonna have to fight. You feel what I'm saying? You are gonna have to fight. Sorry. You want love and companionship in your life, you're gonna have to fight. You're going to have to get out here and get that bag. You feel what I'm saying? You know. Oh yeah, I would definitely eat boobs from the back. Oh man. I definitely would eat boobs from the back. Ooh, she probably look tasty, man. Especially a young female with that smooth, buttery skin she got. Oh, man. I said buttery. That's smooth, buttery. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of that's smooth, okay? Butter is smooth, you know? She got that butter love. You know, like that song back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Butter love. You know? When a woman look good enough, man, you want to eat her, man. She look good enough to eat, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, man, you gotta do the best. You gotta do the best that you can in life, man. Don't lie down and rot, man. Why you want to do that to yourself? You know what I'm saying? That's easy to do, bro. That's an easy escape, bro. It's hard. It's hard to keep fighting, but it's easy to lie down and rot. That's very easy to do. All I gotta do is lie down and rot. That's it. You know, you don't want to do that, man. You know, don't waste no more time. Change the way you do things, man. You know, change the way you do it. Wait. Last night, I was listening to dang, my memory is leaving. I'm getting old, man. I was listening to Loser Maxing. He was saying how the people around him are having children. You know, all his friends, all his family members are having children. You know, and he ain't got no kids. He's 36 years old. He ain't got no kids, no family, no wife, or nothing. He basically a 36-year-old virgin. And he was saying, man, people are getting money around me. They're leaving me. They're self-improving, and I'm just staying in one spot. He said he was like everybody else is hitting milestones but me. I'm like, yeah, because you don't have any dreams or goals or passions. You're going to stay in one spot if you don't do something about it. You know, see, I have been loved by a woman before, man. Matter of fact, more than a couple of women. Like, my whole entire life, bro, I had about 6 girlfriends. You feel what I'm saying? Before the 8-year drought, I had 6 girlfriends throughout my 20s. And I know what I'm missing. You see, a lot of you guys are incels. You ain't never had a girl before. You ain't never had a girl tell you that she loves you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what you're missing. Like me, I know what I'm missing. That's why I'm fighting so hard right now. You feel me? And sex too. Like I'm not a virgin, bro. Like some of these YouTubers are, man. I had pussy. I've been in it. It's good. You know, I done ate shit from the back before. You feel what I'm saying? And it tastes good. Love, companionship, romance. You know, I had that in my life. I had that in my life once upon a time. And that's why I'm on this mission to get this bag, because I can't live without that. I mean, I can get women without the money, man. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be the complete package, where you can't just ghost me just like that. You know what I'm saying? You know. But when you without a woman in your life, you're going long periods without a female. That's called pain and suffering to me, man. A lot of guys, they can't even get a woman, bro. That's sad in life, bro. That's why you got a lot. A lot of mass shootings and stuff, man. Motherfuckers ain't feeling no love, man. It's all the mass shooters. And they ain't got no girlfriend, no wife. I'm noticing a pattern here. I don't see nobody with a wife and kids or even a girlfriend out there doing mass shootings. I don't see that, bro. I see single men who can't get a woman, you know what I'm saying, out there doing mass shootings, killing people. And then they turn a gun on themselves because they feel like they ain't got nothing to live for, man. You feel me? And love hurts. Believe it or not, being in love, missing love, it hurts. You feel what I'm saying? Heartbreaks hurt. You know what I'm saying? It hurt. I've been there before, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And then when you miss it and you can't do nothing about it, man, that's the worst. You're missing something, but you can't go see it, you know, you can't feel it, you know? You know. He said incels doing that. They'd rather do that than self-improve. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Money is the only way out. And right now, he's deceived, man. He should be on suicide watch right now because he's the ticking time bomb that I was telling you about. You know what I'm saying? He's a walking, ticking time bomb. About to explode in any minute, man. Because he ain't got no woman in his life. Guarantee if he would have had a woman in his life, he would have never had made videos. He would never been on YouTube complaining about the situation. You feel what I'm saying? And it is not natural to be without a woman. No, we're built to be with each other. The Creator built you to be with a woman, bro. And when you cannot fulfill that need, man, when you can't fulfill that need, it just fucks you up mentally, psychologically. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be desperate out here, man. You should be able to get a woman with ease. But a lot of us, we ain't got that luxury, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. I'm desperate for boobs attention, man. I can't wait to see her every time I see her. Every time I see her, my eyes light up. I be like, hey, what's up? Every time she comes around in the morning to say hello, good morning. I'm like, hello, how you doing? How you doing? I'm so happy to see you. I ain't say that, but that's the way my voice and my demeanor or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, where's them birds? I'm supposed to feed them. I got a bunch of burgers and fries somebody gave me, and I don't want to eat it, man. I had some already. Anyway, back to what I was saying, man. Every man needs love and stuff, man. And sadly, I hate to say it, but some guys are not going to be able to experience that in his lifetime. A lot of guys ain't got enough drive in them. There's no drive. There's no ambition. See, at least if at least if you get the money, you know, and you get with gold diggers or whatever, at least you get that, what it's like to be with a woman, what it's like to kiss and hug and snuggle and stuff like that. She's giving you the girlfriend experience, man, that a lot of guys ain't got. There's guys out here that never even have I can't imagine that, man. Shit. There's guys out here that never even had a girlfriend because it's so goddamn competitive out here. And I believe it because I haven't had a girlfriend in 8 years. You know? It's crazy. You know? Right now I'm about to go see Boobs and stuff. She's cute. I like Boobs. You know? But right now, baby, I'm not into dating and I can't date you now, baby. I'm focused on this bag. I got distracted last time when I was chasing the bag by a woman. I forgot about all about the bag and so I started dating her. My ex-girlfriend. Before I met her, I was on the bag chase, baby. I was doing music and everything. She came into my life and that music got put to the side. So now we gotta, you know, even if it means sacrificing boobs to another dude or whatever, I'm fine with that. She's not everything that I want anyway. Boobs. She's too short. You know, she ain't got enough ass. I like a little bit more ass than that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not everything that I want anyway. So if I lose boobs to a guy, you know, another dude somewhere, that's fine. You know, I'm okay to sacrifice that. But what I'm not okay with is sacrificing chasing the bag. I'm not gonna sacrifice chasing the bag for a female, man. You feel me? I'm good with that. I did that last time, and I got off track, and I'm still here because I let a female distract me from chasing the bag. You feel me? You know. He could pimp on. You get all the digits. What's up with it? What's up with it? Captain Commander, what's up with it? You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason why you should be staying in one spot. And then you complain about the thing is because, like I said, when I was listening to his video, I can't think of his name right now. Loser Maxim. He was saying everybody around me is getting married. You know how you be talking. Everybody around me is getting married, having children. You know, and hitting milestones in their careers, and I'm still here. I haven't made not one lick of progress. I'm like, yeah, bro, because you're not on nothing. You're not chasing the bag, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You're not chasing nothing. You feel what I'm saying? You're not pursuing something. Like me, Kelcat, if I hit a jackpot, like, let's say I hit a jackpot next month, I'm gonna look back and be like, damn, yeah, I chased that bag for 5 years. You know, I'm finally here, but I kept pushing forward. It didn't matter whether I cried like a baby and was lonely or whatever. It didn't matter. I kept pressing forward, chasing my bag. Even though I was lonely, even though I didn't have a girlfriend for a long time. You feel what I'm saying? I kept going, and I'm gonna look back and be like, damn, I deserve this. Look how long I've been chasing that shit. 5, 6 years. Wow, I'm here now. And all the bad times are behind me. That fucking nightmare is behind me. And then when you look at somebody else, who you've been telling to get your grind on, you look at them, they're still in the same spot, And they asking me like, how come you're good? How come you're there? Because I pursued something for a very long time, and I finally got it. You feel what I'm saying? Why are you? How come you got hella money in the bank? Because I kept pursuing the bag year after year, man. I didn't give up. You gave up on life. I didn't. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not planning on giving up at all, not one bit. Because if I do, then I would never ever get to see any success in life, bro. If I get distracted by women, by dating and shit like that, man, you know, I'll never see it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And women are a huge distraction when you're chasing the bag. You feel what I'm saying? So you got a guy that's complaining, loser maxing is what his name is, right? And I feel him, man. I sympathize with him. But brother, we gotta chase his bag. Because nobody cares about us crying out here, bro. Nobody cared if I cried last night, bro. I had to dry my own tears, you know, and continue to chase his bag. You feel what I'm saying? Dry my eyes. Okay, I'm done with that. Okay, we still chasing the bag today. We gotta keep going. Even though it hurts to carry on. You feel what I'm saying? It hurts to walk around, especially around the holidays, everybody all booed up but you. Everybody walking around with their girlfriend, you walking around by yourself, looking like a straight up loser. You feel what I'm saying? You know, that's why I get pissed off by motherfuckers who got wives and girlfriends. They want to try to tell me what the fuck to do, but motherfucker, you got a wife to go home to. Whatever, motherfucker. Like this manager over here, man. He pisses me off sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be in the bathroom whacking off. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell me, you can't be in there for 20 minutes, that's too long. Sometimes you be in there for 30, 40 minutes. Well, not 30, 40, but about 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, that's too long to be in the bathroom. I'm like, yeah, that's easy for you to say, motherfucker. You got a girlfriend to go home to. Or a wife. He got a wife to go home to. You don't have to spend, 20 minutes in the bathroom whacking off. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes I be jacking off. Sometimes I be in there putting lotion on my skin and shit, man, because my skin gets really dry. So, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Sometimes I'm brushing my teeth and shaving my beard and shit. Because I'm trying to hide all the gray hairs that's popping up on my fucking face. Because I'm getting old and them gray hairs are increasing every single goddamn week. Or every single month or every single year or whatever. I can't let boobs see all my fucking gray hairs. I've been hiding. I've been shaving almost every single day, bro. Cause I guarantee, bro, if I let that shit grow back, I'll have way more gray hairs in my beard than I did when I was shaving it. You know what I'm saying? I think I started shaving my shit. How long ago? I started shaving my shit about 6 months ago, and I've been rocking the clean shave, cut shaving. So 6 months passed, yeah, I got more gray hairs now. So I'm not letting that shit grow back unless I got some dye or something. So much people like, man, you should grow your beard out. Yeah, right, and scare away boobs. Boobs won't even talk to me no more if she see all the gray hair in my fucking beard, bro. I'm rocking the clean cut because it makes me look younger to young females. You know what I'm saying? And it's working, shit. It's attracting boobs. She's in her early 20s and shit, man. You know. And the thing is, man, being a fighter, man, is what you got to be in life, man. You can't be prey. You can't be weak. Society they won't allow you to be weak. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you gotta be strong, man. I'm trying myself, bro. I'm trying to be strong. I'm trying to be strong, bro. You know, but I gotta carry on, man, because that money ain't gonna make it to the bank account just on it by itself, man. You feel what I'm saying? We gotta make it happen, man. Anyway, I just got to Starbucks. You guys have a good day, man. I'll see y'all in the next one, dude. You guys take care. I'm out.